Welcome to my channel. You already know it's your girl Chinchilla. Yes, Miss Spicy, and we doing a late night live. Late night live, baby. Well, I'm heating my food. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys is doing amazing. I'm tired. I am tired, guys. Like I'm tired. Damn, my lashes are giving me problem. But hope you guys is doing amazing. I just come real quick, one of those late night live, just to give just to have a chit chat, it's a lot going on. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And guys, can you drop a comment like after the videos so I could get back out there in the algorithm? Oh, this lashes making its own way. It's doing its own thing. The lashes with the glasses. Lashes with the, ooh, there we go. Ooh, looking like, I do like this. What is this looking like? But this is so good, guys. Like this lighting is so good. Like this way, everything is all clear and everything like that. But I'm about to eat. How are you guys doing? As you see the title, uh, this food looks so good. I got oxtail, rice and peas, broccoli, sweet corn, and some mac and cheese. So as you see the title, guys, Tory Lanez has just been, his appeal has been approved. Let's take a quick bite. Mmm. Mmm. This is real good. We're doing a mukbang style today. Mukbang and talking. Mukbang and talking. Guys, do you guys have an habit of something that you always do? For me, it's me always putting up my glasses. Because my glasses is always like on the edge of my nose right here. For some reason, I'm always like putting it up. But how you guys doing? But yeah, I think I'm having a little mukbang. So we're going to have a mukbang and talk. Okay? Here. It's good, right? I know. But as you guys see the title, MeganStallion has released her Act 2 album and it's not performing good at all. It's not. And not only that, ooh, this looks so much better. Let's do it like that. Yeah. Now we cooking with gas. Yeah, this looks so much better. Not only that, guys, Tory Lanez appeal has just been approved and it's not looking so good because he has a strong defense. He has a strong defense, and not only that, he also sued the lawyer, his ex-lawyer called Holly, which is his first lawyer, the woman lawyer that actually, right in the middle of the case before he went to trial in December of 2022, she literally like got out of the case just like that. So as per the lawsuit that Tory Lanez filed, he's against Holly. He's filing because she actually violated his constitutional right, and it was a conflict of interest. What that mean is that Holly actually represent Rat Nation before. She have worked with Rat Nation, she have worked with Jay-Z before. And not only that, her daughter currently works with them. Guys, this eyelash, I'm about to take this eyelash off. It's affecting me. I mean, this is not cute at all. This is not cute. But anyway, her daughter is currently working with Rat Nation. So it's like there's a big conflict of interest. But not only that, she failed to let Tory Lanez know about it. So all these things that was happening to Tory Lanez's case, like back then, guys, I talk with my hand, right? I'm just catching myself, but I know that from a long time. But based on the lawsuit, he's saying that back then she was telling him to do some stuff what he refused to. For example, she told him to do a testing for gunshot residue on the gun. Like, why does he need to do that? It didn't make no sense. Right there, she wanted him to maybe touch the gun or whatever it is, so he refused to do that. Next thing, I don't know if you guys remember back in 2022, he was getting in a lot of trouble for apparently violating the protective order that Megan had on him, the gag order. I don't know why a gag order was placed on Tory Lanez if Megan Thee Stallion was telling the truth. If everything was the truth and you're out here giving your side of the story, why did they place a gag order on Tory Lanez so he couldn't talk? Like he couldn't talk about the situation at all for the entire time that he was free before the court. And then what happened? After court, they locked him up. So he still hasn't been able to even say spar, to even say story, like nothing at all. Because they put a whole gag order on this guy, and Megan is the only one that's been out here that and every single thing that's having her way, right? Can she actually create the narrative of what it is? But not only that, so that's what the lawsuit that Tory Lanez filed against Holly. It's a conflict of interest, and she failed to let him know that she had represented Rat Nation before. And not only that, she didn't defend him when he got in trouble multiple times about the protective order. Not only that, she actually told the court that when he actually, the last trouble that he got in, I remember he went to perform at this festival where Megan Thee Stallion was, and apparently he violated his protective order, the gag order, which was crazy to me. She didn't represent him that at that time. She didn't fight for him. She actually told the court that he would prefer to be an house arrest. Tory Lanez said in the documents he did not let her know, he did not admit to that or anything of that nature. So right there alone should tell you guys that when there's a conflict of interest, and especially her daughter working for Rap Nation, which is Jay-Z, which they're the one that heavily invested in Megan Thee Stallion career. Desiree Perez, she have worked with the CEO before in the past. That's a huge conflict of interest. What that is, she's not gonna 100% represent Tory Lanez as how she's supposed to represent him. If you understand what I'm saying. This food is good. We're doing mukbang. I'm talking. This is hidden. Oxtail, beans. Yeah, guys, it's really hidden. I did that. I did that. So it's where she didn't disclose that, which means that she didn't represent Tory Lanez in the proper way. Because for one, she has ties with Rot Nation, which means that she was working against Tory Lanez. That certain things that she was telling him to do, it just didn't make any sense. And she was pushing for him to take a plea deal. Why would you want your client to take a plea deal when there is no gunshot residue on the gun? There is no DNA. Another thing in the paper that he filed, it stated that she told his DNA expert not to do any investigation, not to do any further research. That kind of crazy. But not only that, when she backed out, she actually sent him an email. And the email stated that she's not comfortable with going with the Kelsey defense. Like, this is supposed to be your lawyer. And we already know that they've been trying to bury the real truth of what happened that night. Real truth of what kicked off everything. Which Kelsey and Megan was fighting. Because there's scrape and every single thing on them. They both was fighting. The real truth of what the situation was, they buried that. What was the argument about? How did the gun end up pulling out? They just skip over all of that and just go, oh, he just drew out the gun because I said I was a better rapper. That alone makes no sense at all to me. Like, that makes no sense. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that she sent an email to Tory Lanez and she said, hello, how are you doing, love? She sent an email to Tory Lanez and she said that what? The Kelsey defense, she's not gonna go with that. And she's not comfortable with doing that. And she's at a point where she's gonna withdraw from the case because she doesn't feel comfortable. And his new lawyer needs some up-to-date. She will help him to get up-to-date. This is like 3 weeks before he's supposed to go to trial, which is crazy. So he filed that lawsuit, which I think is pretty mind-blowing of that nature. And then because lawyers supposed to try to make their client win cases, not actually try to get plea deal, especially when there is no evidence of him firing the gun. The next thing is he did an appeal, and his appeal is all those he didn't include Holly in it, but his appeal is basically, do you know that they can't find the gun? They can't find the gun, and they can't find the shell cases. How you have this girl said she got shot in both foot, and the bullet fragments is missing, the gun is missing. But she went on live TV and said he shoot 5 times, and there's no shell casing. Dance, bitch, dance. But there's no shell casing, and the gun is missing, and his DNA is not on the gun. It's just not making no sense at all. Nothing at all is making sense. How you doing, sunshine? You're up late with me. I'm having a mukbang, and I'm eating my late dinner, and I just decided to just come live and just talk about this Tory Lanez situation. Have you seen what's been happening with Tory Lanez? He filed for his appeal, and he also, which got accepted. And not only that, he also suing his ex-lawyer, Holly. So if you came in late, that's what I was here talking about. Yes, driving on my way home. Were you leaving work? I know you say you work in the pharmaceutical. You're a pharmacist, right? Drive home safe, love. Keep your eye on the road, okay? I know it's been a minute you haven't catch a live. But it's just crazy. His new appeal, he went in details about what they did to him in the court. Because for one, they were trying to use, he didn't take the stand because they were trying to use his tattoo that he has on him, his gun tattoo, to use it as a defense that he's a bad man and he's very defensive and everything like that. Like they were trying to paint this, you know what they do to black men, right? They try to paint that picture of what he is. But not only that, Kelsey went up on the stand and lied because her testimony that she gave on the stand is not the same thing that she actually gave to MeganStallion defense team, in which Tory Lanez's lawyer allowed MeganStallion defense team to play that recording, which didn't make no sense. And that shouldn't stand in court if Miss Kelsey was on the stand. And Miss Immunity, she asked for immunity. It's just not making any sense at all. The fact that she even asked for immunity. Let me eat up. I did some rice. I'm eating rice and peas, oxtail, mac and cheese, broccoli, and sweet corn. I did a meal prep Saturday and Sunday. So it's my first meal prep for 6 days. So the oxtail is my dinner, and for the lunch I have mashed potato and salmon. I did a video live last night. When I was cooking up. But I think it's just really funny. I'm not only that, guys. MeganStallion's about to release her documentary. It comes out on the 31st. It's titled, what it is titled? In her own words. Like she's telling her story. As what she's campaigning about with a big ass wig. Like her campaign photos that she put out is just, it's just crazy. And I just find it so baffling because I'm a black woman, and to just see what she's doing, it's just off-putting. And she's a pretty girl, but you ever see a person where they're very beautiful, but because their soul is so nasty and the things that they've done, it's like you can't see their beauty. To you, they're like an ugly person. And that's how it is when it comes to Megan, to me. Because there's no way this man is doing 10 years in jail when the next day you were twerking your ass off and you got shot in both feet. Guy, I don't know if I ever show you guys my ankle, but I'm gonna put up a picture and show you guys my x-ray. From my accident, I broke my ankle, the same place that MeganStallion got shot. And for the past 2 days, because the change of weather now in Jersey, it's getting cold, my foot has been hurting me so much because I have like 5 screws that is holding up my foot. That's what they use to put the bones together. I have like 5 screws in my ankle, and I got 1 in my toe, in my big toe, to keep it straight. I can't wear certain heels. For my birthdays, the first I've wore heels for since the past 2 years. And that shit hurt me so much after. I can't do certain things. And the fact that she's out here living her best life and this man is in jail when he has a kids, it just doesn't sit right to me. And the fact that she went on Jail King and is gonna say, this man said, dance, bitch, dance. And when asked if she was fucking Tory, Lanez, she's like, sexual? And cry? And then know you're about to release a documentary talking about everybody has been telling your story. Now it's time for me to tell my story. How many times are you gonna tell this story, baby girl? You've been telling the story since 2020. You went on Gail King, you went on Who Much Show, you went on a whole parade, you went and put on the Beyonce wig. You went from stop wearing straight hair to now this big afro like your Tina Turner. Painting this man as this abuser. When done, they haven't released the real story. Nobody's gonna take up a gun and just shoot you just like that. What the fuck happened in the car? Why were you and Kelsey fighting? Why is everybody just going on, just breezing past that? Why you had scrape on you? Why Kelsey had scrape on her? Why were you fucking around with Tory Lanez when him and Kelsey was dating? It's so much, and they just try to hide that and just go straight, oh, he hurt me, he this, he's that. But guys, I'll be watching that documentary because I need to know what's up. I need to know what's tea. I need to know what her tell it all is. I need to know what she's telling her story. Because while we wait for that, these two things that's coming out, that just came out for Tory Lanez, it's like right on timing. So I'm wondering what it's gonna be. It's like a shift in energy. And we're at what, 17 minutes. And not only that, we have, while Miss MeganStallion released Act 2, it's out here flapping like it's not doing good. She did a remix to her Mama Sushi or whatever it is, and she used one of the K-pop artists' name twice to do a remix because, you know, she's trying to use the K-pop artists, and it still didn't work. It's still not a hit for her. So she's aiming to sell less than 10K. I don't know. I don't know, guys. The way how they... Sunshine, I know you're driving. So you maybe, but I know you must know the team. Megan went from selling 100K on his in January when Nicki Minaj replied back to her and was going back and forth for the entire week. So now looking to sell under 10K. To me, I did a video a year ago. I think I brought it up the other day. And I was listening to academics during that time, and there was some speculation and everything where many people were saying, like, for MeganStallion to have like a career comeback back in music and come out of this Tory Lanez stain, she need to diss Nicki Minaj. And that would create a competition because Nicki Minaj is her only competitor that really can handle her. You stick up that snake. Well, she's a butterfly now. She changed from a snake, darling. She's a butterfly. She wasn't an egg. She finally acted. She's a butterfly. I don't know how a person went from a horse to a snake. Snake turned into butterfly? Does snake turn into butterfly? Isn't it snail? I swear, I'm about to take this eyelash off. It is bothering me so much. I need to take it off. But Miss Snake, she's a butterfly now, honey. She's a butterfly. And you know what butterfly signifies, right? New beginning, meaning that you went through transition and every single thing. And now you come out big and beautiful. That's what she's trying to signify with a butterfly. Took Ice Spice and Sweetie, whole swag and aesthetic. Hey, that's Megan. But my thing is, during that time, many people were saying, in order for MeganStallion to get back in the music scene and come out of the Tory Lanez stain, she needs to actually diss Nicki Minaj. Because that will, like, she needs to diss her real hard where it's going to hit. And that will bring her back in the music algorithm. And what did Megan do? She throws stone and hide her hand. She was flapping all here. She did it. many people forget that she released Cobra first, but she's talking about her pussy was depressed. And Cobra was aimed at her ex-man, playing victim yet again towards her ex-man Patterson, Cardi B ghostwriter. It seems that they love the interest of conflict over that side. But Cardi B ghostwriter, she was, they were together. And she released that song towards him. It didn't go nowhere. Nobody was really paying her no mind. After Cobra, she released His. And God and behold, I don't know why. Out of differently from the Megan law, that I think that's not what triggered Nicki Minaj. Many people may say that triggered Nicki Minaj, but it's what she follow up. It's the bar that came after. Like, she said, these bitches don't mad at Megan. These bitches mad at Megan law. Every sub you throw, what she said? I bet your weak ass won't respond to this, bitch. That's what she said. Not, I don't quote me, but it's in within those lines. And I think that's the reason why Nicki Minaj went so hard. Because Megan Thee Stallion says she won't respond to this. Or weak ass won't respond to this. Or whatever. And even though we get Bigfoot, I'm kind of still on the edge that Nicki Minaj went off her entire week and gave Megan all of her energy and stooped so low. I actually said this on Twitter, and for some reason that post is going viral. A lot of people is liking it. I said that Nicki Minaj stooped very low for Megan Thee Stallion, and Megan Thee Stallion and Jay-Z punked Nicki Minaj. Because 1 week straight, Nicki Minaj went off on Megan Thee Stallion, and with no response. Not one time did Megan respond. And I remember, like, a few months, I don't know if you guys remember, when Nicki Minaj went to Station Ed and she keep that tea party. It was the first time she talked about certain girls, and it was the first time she mentioned about a certain rapper tried to give her alcohol, and she told her that she was pregnant. She was trying to get pregnant, and she told her she needed to abort the baby. Megan Thee Stallion took to Twitter because somebody had tagged her and asked her about it. And she took to Twitter and she answered. You understand? Like, she was, you get what I'm saying? So I think this time around, Nicki Minaj was expecting Megan Thee Stallion to answer. But Megan Thee Stallion and Jay-Z, they pull a Uno reverse. And as usual, what these girls always do, make it seem that Nicki Minaj is spiraling out, and she wasn't talking about Nicki Minaj. So she poked the bear and then went in hiding. And hide her hand. And Nicki Minaj kept going and kept going and like going for 1 week. And then what happened? Megan Thee Stallion ended up benefit from all of that. And Nicki Minaj looked crazy. And that's how they portray her to be. Crazy. That Megan Thee Stallion make her go on a rant for an entire week. She hit her with one Megan law, one bar. And that sent her in a frenzy. And to the public, and I'm not gonna, people that I know, when I'm having this kind of conversation, they always bring that up. And I said it's always gonna be a key. It's always gonna be a key because Nicki Minaj really let Megan Thee Stallion trigger her and punked her. If Nicki Minaj didn't give that any energy, Megan Thee Stallion wouldn't be pushing her face these days. Megan Thee Stallion wouldn't be able to close a Warner Brother deal. Megan Thee Stallion wouldn't be able to get in all these endorsements. Because let's keep it a fact. You get what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. After Nicki Minaj went off on Megan Thee Stallion, that's what created competition. The investors, the big pockets in the industry, they see that Nicki Minaj, which is the big dog, she's the big fish, is triggered. So what they did, they pushed their product. So it could actually position towards the competition, the competitor, which is Nicki Minaj. And ever since, they just be going hammer, hammer, hammer. So Megan Thee Stallion's star power right now is bigger than her music. But there's a thing when in marketing, it's a manipulation tactic that they're doing. You understand? Where you make a product seem bigger than what it is. And that would persuade the public, and that would persuade her to get endorsements. And they're fucking good at it, guys. Her team is very good at it. They did the same thing to Cardi B. The only thing that Cardi B had the number, the machine pump, Cardi B ended up mirroring every Nicki Minaj number, every Nicki Minaj accolades. That's what they were doing with Cardi at that time, Cardi B and Nicki. So they were actually um slowing down Nicki Minaj number in order for Cardi B to actually surpass her. Um, it's so funny. I'm gonna just fast forward to something that I seen because it's in my thought right now. It's so funny because I think it was 2 days ago I seen on a list that they send out because Megan Thee Stallion just released her album and she only got 4.7. She debuted with only 4.7 million stream on Spotify. So they showed the list of all the rappers that with their debut for their project and with different projects. You have Doja Cat on the top, Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy, Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday. No, Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday was on the top. My apologies. So Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday 2 was on the top. First place. Second place is Doja Cat with Planet Earth. Third place is Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy. Fourth place is Queen and Clap This. Both Cardi B and Nicki Minaj released their album in 2018, right? That's around the time when every single thing, Nicki Minaj came back from hiatus and she made that same mistake again by giving Cardi B her energy, going on beats too and crying that Cardi B hurt her and every single thing. And that's what created that whole commotion because right there she gave Cardi B her energy and they start the whole thing. I hope y'all is like keeping track with what I'm saying. Because these are the mistakes that Nicki Minaj make and make this girl career boots off. So that was in 2018. Cardi B dropped Invasion of Privacy. That was her first album. Baby girl just came in the game. Haven't even proved herself yet or any single thing. Yet still, she debuted on Spotify. It was 14 million streams. 14 million. Was it 14 million? I know it was a 700, yeah, 14 million stream is what Cardi B Invasion of Privacy debuted with. Now, Nicki Minaj, that we know, has been in the game for how long? And everybody was waiting on Nicki Minaj album, Queen, and everything. You want to know how much it debuted with? In the same year that Cardi B, she debuted with 13.3 million, a 700K different. That alone showed me that the numbers were fudge. How did Nicki Minaj debut 700K less than a Cardi B that just came in the game in 2018? Yes, baby girl was hot because they were pushing her and every single thing, but make it make sense. That alone showed me that they were fudging with the number because a 700K difference, like, come on. It doesn't make no sense. And the same thing they did for Pink Friday 2 now. Because Nicki Minaj sold over 300K and they took away 100K from her album so that she couldn't surpass Cardi B debut album sales, which still stand in the 20th century that we're 21st century that we're in right now as the album with the highest sale, which is 250 something. I think she did with Invasion of Privacy. Nicki Minaj did quote unquote 228K. It just doesn't add up and it just doesn't make no sense to me. So they play this number game and shit like that, what they do to Nicki Minaj number in order for these girls to actually maybe go up to her level and surpass her. They were able to do it with Cardi B because that's the reason why her numbers are so high. Hey Tylee, the industry does Nicki so dirty. Very dirty, darling. Very dirty. And it's a numbers game. You understand? So they did that with Cardi B, which had the biggest push. I said this the other day. Cardi B coming in the game in 2018, it's not blessed. When Nicki Minaj said, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes. When it comes to Cardi B, I feel like it's more of her and she came in the game in the right time in 2018. And that was that. It was just her time. Because in 2024, there's nothing going on with Cardi B right now. And let's keep it a stack. There's nothing going on. Now they have Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj going at it. So that's where that is. But Tyler, you keep up a lot with the Nicki Minaj, and right now they're doing her dirty right now, too, with this Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj thing. With both of them going, back and back and everything. They're trying to position Megan Thee Stallion to make it seem like she's bigger than Nicki Minaj. But let's see what it is, because I feel like Tory Lanez is gonna humble Megan Thee Stallion. I feel like Tory Lanez is gonna humble Rock Nation, in my opinion. And I tell you guys, I'm a prophet. I be seeing things. I don't know. Maybe I'm like Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj says she's a prophetess. Y'all see if you look at my thumbnail. If you look at my thumbnail, so back in January, when Nicki Minaj was going off on Megan Thee Stallion, she said that, watch, they're gonna be having Megan Thee Stallion start dressing like her in interviews, start acting like her in interviews, and come to so said so done. She was just on Jimmy Fallon, and what happened? She was in the stripe thing as Nicki Minaj, the same outfit and her hair and everything, and she was acting like the queen. It's that time. She's very close to, she has a project going on, so she has to play in the thing so the comparison can start. And she also have her documentary coming out. So those are the little tactic they do. But it's just so funny that Nicki Minaj said that in January, and 10 months later, it's like playing out right now. And I just feel like Tory Lanez is gonna humble baby girl, but let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what is what. We're at the 31 marks, and I need to eat my food. It's 1:0. It's 1:0. This eyelash, I swear, as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and take off these eyelashes. I put them on last night when I went out. Please like the video. Drop a like, drop a comment. Thank you for the few people that actually pop up. Late Night Saga. Let's see what's gonna happen this weekend. Megan Thee Stallion releasing her album, not her album, but her documentary on the 31st of December, which is our favorite holiday. They said the Halloween. Let's see. Nicki Minaj out here still laughing at her. Everyone's still waiting on Miss Cardi B to actually make an announcement. Did I say to you guys that I think the other day I said I think Cardi B is gonna make an announcement on November the 11th. November the 11th. Yeah, I think she's gonna make an announcement. November the 11th, which is 11/11. You know, Nicki Minaj said, Barbie dangerous. We bitches don't end dangerous. You are over, you're in a range of us. Cause of 1111 angel numbers. Did I get that right? Barbie dangerous. We bitches don't end dangerous. You are over, you're in a range of us. Because of 1111 angel number. The next part's so fast. It has to be playing for me to like boop, get in my head. But that song was for Cardi B. Miss Dangerous, Barbie Dangerous. So I just have a feeling that baby girl is about to announce something that time. But let's see. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Tory Lanez case. Do you think that he's going to win that lawsuit that he has against Holly, which is a conflict of interest? Do you think with the appeal, he's about to win it? Because it's been great news for him. Do you think he did it? What do you think? Do you think like Megan Thee Stallion new documentary is about to tell her full truth? As what she said, everybody been telling her stories, so it's time for her to actually say her path. What do you think it is? Oh, and the next thing on Station 8, Nicki Minaj been complaining. I don't know if you guys check her out on Station 8, but she be on Station 8 every day as Miss Judge Judy. They've been stalling her number. Megan Thee Stallion is now on Station 8. The other day, Megan Thee Stallion was on Station 8, right when Nicki Minaj was on there. And what Nicki Minaj did, she came off and then she went on Instagram. Because you're not going to use my likeliness. Because when a person see Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion both, and they both were underneath each other, you know what that's going to create, right? It's going to create a whole blog and all. So Nicki Minaj, she was acting smart. She just jumped off a Station 8 when she realized that Megan was there. And just went on Instagram, which was the good thing to do with that. But, ooh, my battery is on 10%. It's 1:01. I got to wake up early tomorrow to go to class. I'm about to eat my food. I sat here and let it get cold. Love you guys. Thank you for actually coming, checking in. And we will talk again tomorrow. You understand? Remember to drop a comment. Thank you for the like. Drop a comment and let's keep ripping the queen. You understand? That's 100. Let's keep ripping her to the death of her. He was said, X in the box, there ain't nobody checking me. No. All right, love you guys. Bye. I'm going to go eat my food. So I'll talk to you guys later. My eyes. Oh, You know what's so funny? The video that I did yesterday, remember I said to you guys that I use my old phone because I've used that phone before and it didn't flip the image. So I think it's actually something happened to my YouTube because I rewatched back the video and you see, oh, you can see my face. It's looking all good and straight and everything. When I rewatch it back, the camera flipped the other way and it make it seem like my mouth is like lean and it just looks very weird. That phone, it gave the same effect. So I don't think it's the phone because I have mirror whatever in the settings of Google stuff and everything. I think it's just something with the YouTube, and it's either I'm gonna have to start recording pre-record video and then flip it for upload it so it can come out like this, or just gonna have to just deal with it. It's just no, baby girl is beautiful whichever way, and that's on that. Love you guys. Bye. Like up the video, drop a comment. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Mwah.